Yeah. Alright, Sky. Let's get it.
I can tell for my senpai, Dandere, this my official.
Okay.
Fuck it up, I go piranha, Yangere, you so Obaka, Otaku girl when you wanted Takashi Denrai Kawasa. Ooh, woo, I've been down for my senpai.
I am that senpai, Ichi on you like hentai. I'm not good in that bad guy, I've been looking for Kohai.
Notice me senpai, kisses and huggies and nuggies. Hit you with that cutie booties, follow you like Irisaki.
Achi so kawaii, she gon' ride like paparazzi. Only hit is when she sloppy, like she straight from Nagasaki. I pull up like Uzumaki. So kawaii, bad bitch, Kohai, she could put it down for
I got it, I live it, you wanna, let's get it. Soul Reaper with a bond. I can see the truth in my eyes. Mangekyo, Shurigan. We poppin', we slaying, otaku, they saying power up, Kelkin. We winning, they losing, I come with that action, baka face. I know you see me as Kichiku, slice of baka, that Ichigo. My mind, I say a check, so I don't give a fuck about the flow. Take a Yuri and flip her. She a rat till I kiss her. There's a moon up in the system. I say Prince like Vegeta. That's final flash for that ass. Yeah, I snatch you up, that fox saying I'm coming up, but I don't want the crown. That baddie Kohai, take it down. No fire hose, this hot shit. That raise the roof, kinda hot shit. Like, damn, bro, you slayed this. I'm senpai. Period. She been down for a senpai.
Dandere, this my official.
Fuck it up, she go piranha.
Yangere, you so Obaka.
Otaku girl when I wanna. Takashi Denrai Kawasa.
Ooh, woo, I've been down for my senpai.
I am that senpai, Ichi on you like hentai. I'm not good in that bad guy, I've been looking for Kohai.
Notice me senpai, kisses and huggies and nuggies. Hit you with that cutie booties, follow you like Irisaki.
Achi so kawaii, she gon' ride like paparazzi. Only hit is when she sloppy, like she straight from Nagasaki. I pull up like Uzumaki. So kawaii, bad bitch, Kohai, she could put it down for
Senpai, good girl, but I go berserk. You know my senpai only full counter, go to work. We don't chase no fatty, got that lolly with that perk. Ooh, ooh, I'm a bad bitch, she always put me first. Yeah, I got that cloud card, hotter than a Charizard. Your baka so otaku with my saber, come to trap hard. Sub to a dumb dope, ghost in a shell. Freeze my senpai looking at me, I go nico nico nico.
Yeah, I got that card, that key. I'm winning them. Pull up and I go off with these wings. I'm clouding them. Come with Zagatsu, I'm slaying shit, and I'm whipping them. Kohai official, she coming with that full heel, bruh. She been down for a senpai.
Dandere, this my official.
Fuck it up, she go piranha.
Yangere, you so Obaka.
Otaku girl when I wanna. Takashi Denrai Kawasa.
Ooh, woo, I've been down for my senpai.
I am that senpai, Ichi on you like hentai. I'm not good in that bad guy, I've been looking for Kohai.
Notice me senpai, kisses and huggies and nuggies. Hit you with that cutie booties, follow you like Irisaki.
Achi so kawaii, she gon' ride like paparazzi. Only hit is when she sloppy, like she straight from Nagasaki. I pull up like Uzumaki. So kawaii, bad bitch, Kohai, she could put it down for
Launch team, this is the NLM on the NLN net with our final launch poll and continuing the launch countdown at T-minus 4 minutes. NAM.
NAM's ready.
NASA CE.
NASA CE, go.
SMA.
SMA's go.
SMD.
SMD is go.
Mission Manager.
Mission Manager is go.
Copy that. The team's ready to release the hold at T-minus 4 minutes.
Status check to proceed with terminal count. Atlas system. Propulsion. Go. Hydraulics. Go. Pneumatics. Go. LO2. Go. Water. Go. Centaur system. Propulsion. Go. Pneumatics. Go. LO2.
Go.
LH2. Go. ASGAS.
Go.
Electrical system. Airborne. Go. Ground. Go. Facility. Go. RFFTS. Go. Flight control.
Go.
Instrumentation. Go. Com. Go. PCQ. Go. Umbilical. Go. GCS.
Go.
Redline monitor. Go. Quality. Go. OSM. Go. Go lay safety officer. Go. Range, weather, and clear to proceed. Go.
LC, this is the LD on channel 1. LC, you have permission to launch.
Roger. Proceeding with count.
NLM, this is SMD on NLMS.
Go ahead, SMD.
SMD would like to report that the spacecraft is on internal power and is figured for launch for T0 of 15:02:00.
Copy, SMD. NSL is configured for launch.
Live. Hello, and welcome to the stream. Holy crap, I have no background music going, but We're just greeting our future travelers from our international fans. Happy New Year for all of you in Southeast Asia and the SEA time frame. Happy New Year to you all. I am so glad to be able to spend it with you guys. But hello. Welcome to the Tuesday stream. Typically it's Taco Tuesday, but I'm not feeling tacos today. It's cozy day, and tacos aren't very cozy in my stomach at this time. So hello and welcome to the stream. I'm Giant DeGordo, curator of this here apothecary and gateway to the Fey realm and home of the Fader Bites right there in chat. Hello, level 1 Boar. How are you doing, sir?
Well, just gonna see how the day goes.
Well, it's New Year somewhere. New year, new us, right? I'm still gonna be doing this and you're still gonna be doing nothing.
Yeah, pretty much. We'll still, well, that, and I may try to get the Ring Fit thing, so I may
yo, if I get you a webcam, can you stream it?
Okay, no.
Just on Discord, dude, just for us.
No, and you're not watching me do that nonsense.
Dude, we'll just stream it on moderator chat. That way it's just me and Sophie and Polar.
No.
Why? Oh, come on. New year, new you. Let's get out there and do something crazy.
I'll stream whatever else on Xbox or PlayStation. I'm not streaming that.
So if I send you a Connect?
No. I don't even, I said, oh, X, okay, let me rephrase it. Xbox Series X. Because I ain't got no Connect.
We can still do Just Dance.
Yeah, it does work out, but don't even have to. Is it actually a good idea to buy any Ubisoft stuff right now?
We can't do Just Dance because we would get copyright struck all over the place off of Just Dance.
I thought you were referring. Well, I thought you. Oh no, my headset would fall off. I was gonna say like streaming moderator chat. Maybe, but.
Oh yeah, hell, a moderator chat. We could play whatever the hell we want. We could have you like doing Just Dance to the Evangelion theme, the Cruel Angel's Thesis. Hell yeah.
That's not the one I listen to. I listen to the battle music.
I love the Cruel Angel. I love it when they put it to like the Ukrainian marching bands.
Oh god. Oh, you could also do Fortnite.
Have you seen the Cruel Angel's Thesis by the marching bands? Like the military marching? Oh my god. Hold on. Let's get copyright struck really quick.
Oh no.
YouTube gaming scene. Let me turn off Tavern Talk. Tavern Talk, turn that off. Let's do a YouTube and open up another thing. We'll click on YouTube and we'll do Opera Speed Dial. Let me move myself down here. Okay. Let's pause the music here. Pause. There we go. Then we'll open up YouTube and we'll do Cruel Angel Thesis, Ukrainian band.
Mayor Ripley.
Here we go. Look at him go.
Oh, funny.
Yes. I love it. I love it. That was a great detour. We're gonna let's do more of them. He's back.
Inseminal.
Welcome to fucking stream, guys. Oh, what is this? The Japanese Coast Guard band. Oh, I doubt they're gonna do any dancing. I'm not gonna get copyright struck. I mean, yeah, it's the song, but you know. Dude, I didn't realize how, like, the song's everywhere. It's a good song. It's a good song. We got that.
And flashbacks to the opening sequences.
Get in the robot, Shinji. Oh God, what is that? What that? Why is freaking Shia LaBeouf on? What the hell? Ukrainian soldier playing Cruel Angels. That's not right. Okay, what is this? They even got it in the background. They even got it on the screens. Military bands playing anime music. You gotta love it. Okay, I might get copyrighted for this one, but you know what? It's worth it. If you're here live, let's fucking go. Let's go with a fanfare. Yes. You know, don't fuck with them. They might actually have Gundams. Dude, they're gonna go through the whole thing. I wonder if I could catch one of them doing Tank from Cowboy Bebop.
Probably good.
Dude, they're gonna do the whole. Sophie, what's up, Sophie? We're watching the Japanese marching bands play anime music. I'm working on getting a Tuesday copyright ban. Let's go. Let's go. This is actually more impressive than funny.
Polar.
Polar? What's up, Polar?
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, she speaks.
She speaks. We're watching anime music performed by like military marching bands. Are they gonna play Cruel Angel's Thesis? They have to. Yeah, they are. Right there. Well, they got props. They don't get down like the Ukrainians do. It's been a while since I did a react to thing. Who's messaging me? It's so impressive that I speak. Yes, I'm streaming. You are live on stream. It's too late. They already heard you. You might as well unmute yourself. Before I constantly keep playing Boar's clip of calling you a good girl.
That's gonna fluster her. Why aren't you a good girl, Polar?
That was not the sound clip. I wonder. Hold on. Let's see if they got tank. Okay, let me see. Tank. Cowboy Bebop tank. This tank from Cowboy Bebop. Oh, this'll get me. That'll get me copyrighted. I already know it. Such a good song, though. That guy looks like Disguised Toast. Just saying. Yeah, I'm just excited to be streaming again. Whoa. Yeah, we're just chilling. Yeah, it's just a chill stream. Ain't nothing important. I'm even okay with embarrassing the hell out of myself today. I'm all good with that. Yeah, like, honestly, if I get copyrighted, I'm just gonna take the VOD down.
Remember to say Happy New Year to your brother.
Oh, well, he's not in the Philippines yet.
Oh, he's still on the airplane?
Wait, when did he left already?
What else? Wasn't he supposed to go for December?
I don't know, I thought he was leaving in January.
He has not been on PlayStation at all, so I don't know.
I don't know. He doesn't.
And you have better forms of contact with him than I do. You
talk to him more than I have.
Well, yeah, I talk to him through Discord. He uses the app on his console, but he doesn't answer Discord.
I don't know. He greeted me Merry Christmas on text, and I greeted him back. So, but he didn't say Merry Christmas. He said Merry Christmas on the day of Christmas. So I know he wasn't over in the Philippines, because then he would have hit me up like a day ahead of time. Oh, okay. All right. Let's put the music back on. All right, so we are chilling today, mainly because I don't want to get started with anything, and I just want to relax today. I have some little bit of like minor medical issues that I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to stream for today. How long I could endure. So I just want to do something chill, something fun, and we actually decided on Tavern Talk for today. And we'll get caught up with the heroes from Tavern Talk. I'm not going to be doing their voices or anything, but just want to do something fun. Let's do something fun. I wanted to do Ace Attorney, but the Switch is acting up. Maybe we'll do some. I want to have more chill streams. Yesterday was more of a grind with Final Fantasy, and we'll pick that up too. A lot of people actually enjoy watching me struggle through Final Fantasy. What's up? Boy, I'm suffering with coffee withdrawal. Get the woman some coffee. Just don't get her any of that acai. She's gonna turn purple. It's funny.
Did
like,
they have a coffee
right before stream, both like Sophie and Cred were in here for like 10 seconds before stream kicked off, just to say Happy New Year. And then I was doing the countdown till stream started, like, bye. I can't drink coffee, candy, or anything. Why? What's going on? For those of you on stream that are wondering who I'm responding to, we're having little side conversations on Discord. Someone doesn't want to hop on voice. We drunk. She is, I think, white wine. Didn't taste well for me. Oh my God, what are you drinking? Did any of you guys get any soju? It is New Year's. For our SEA friends, the time traveling crew. They are the time traveling crew of the Fatabites. For some reason, my parents aren't allowing me to. Why? Wow, that's horrible. It's New Year's. If you're not allowed to drink, they're not allowed to drink. They probably aren't even. They're probably not even drinking. That's freaking horrible. Well, you still got time to make it over here for New Year's. I'll buy you a drink. Wait, hold on. Scratch that. No soju, but my older cousin might sneak me some soju one day. Yo, soju is legit. You don't even know you're getting fucked up. So what do you guys, do you guys have anything planned for New Year's? Polar?
I don't really celebrate it all that much. I don't really celebrate holidays in general.
It's like New Year's is the one holiday that I do celebrate. Like, I celebrate New Year's more than Christmas, because New Year's is kind of that universal holiday that everyone celebrates. Polar's going to your grandparents' house.
That means we can talk on PlayStation.
Yay.
Well, there's really, I don't think she has any co-op games, so it's probably just gonna be just Discord is fine.
I'm pretty sure there's some like co-op games on the PlayStation Network, right?
There's co-op games. I just have to buy them, I think. Go watch Auto the.
Oh yeah, you gotta watch movies with her.
The only foreign films I watch are horror films.
What? You gotta watch that. You gotta watch the Bollywood Forrest Gump, the Bollywood Harry Potter movie.
Bollywood,
huh?
What in Sam Hill's Bollywood?
It's like, okay, you know, well, like the Indian movies where they're like they bust out and dance and all that.
Oh no!
Yes, you have to. The Forrest Gump one is so good. You have to. Absolutely. Like, just look up the trailer. Look up the trailer for Bollywood Forrest Gump and tell me it doesn't look good.
That's got to be in about like 2 hours and you're going to be asleep.
Okay, fine. We're going to do this.
No,
we're going to do this. Ah, shit. Okay, everyone, look at my stream manager. Yeah.
Oh, Cocaine Bear? I already watched part of that movie.
Bollywood Forrest Gump. Okay, let me pause the music and enter over here. Yeah, it's the official trailer.
जो भी हुंदा है वो हम कर दें या फिर हम हवा विच एवं ही उड़ते फिरते हैं यहाँ से वहाँ.
He doesn't even look like Forrest Gump.
तुम्हारी बहन को क्या हुआ? कुछ भी नहीं. मैं तो बिल्कुल चंगा हूँ. कहाँ रहते हो? अपने घर विच. बुद्धू हो क्या? नहीं जी, मैं तो बिल्कुल चंगा हूँ.
आपका बच्चा अलग है. कुछ बच्चे होते हैं बहुत इंटेलिजेंट, कुछ होते हैं नॉर्मल और कुछ नॉर्मल से कम, जैसे आपका लाल.
मैं ले लेता हूँ. ओए, तो अपना काम कर, वो खुद उठाएगा.
किसी से कम नहीं है तू, बाकी बच्चों जैसा ही है. मैं जो किया है वो हमेशा याद रखी.
Run, Lal!
कुछ लोग
Run!
विश्वास नहीं करते, पर जिंदगी में चमत्कार होते हैं जी. मम्मी कहती थी कि हर एक दी अपनी तकदीर होती है कि सारा कुछ लिखा होता है.
Lieutenant Dan!
मैंने नहीं पता कितने लिखा है सब, किसने लिखा है और क्यों लिखा है जो लिखा है.
रूपा मेरे साथ ब्याह करेगी.
Rupa.
मुझे बहुत अच्छे लगते हो ना, लेकिन हमारा कुछ नहीं हो सकता.
मेरी मम्मी कहती थी कि जिंदगी गुलगप्पे जैसी होती है.
गोलगप्पा.
पेट भले ही भर जावे, मन नहीं भरता. क्या पता हमें है कहानी.
You can't tell me that shit doesn't look good. It looks good. It's a complete knockoff, but it looks good. They have a Harry Potter also. I don't know if the Harry Potter one's so good. I just heard about it. Oh, it was a box office bomb. Never mind. We're not going to watch it then. Doesn't look good. Jeez, Polar, you're so critical. Holy crap. I see how it is. If I ever make anything, I'm not showing you guys. You're so cruel. Thanks. Such a jerk. What if it's the only thing that Boar would watch with you?
What?
Like if it's like some movie that I made, and like Boar would be like, okay.
I'm a terrible person to watch a movie with. Either I am silent or I'm too talkative.
I think that'd be funny. That'd be funny as hell. Like I could see us doing like a mystery science theater type of thing. Like we need to watch really, really bad movies. Like horribly done, like Pootie Tang bad movies. You know, I'm gonna put the watch along.
I don't even know what the heck Pootie Tang is.
Oh. I sleep in all movies. You sleep regardless, Polar. Sleep is perhaps your favorite thing in the whole wide world.
Probably your favorite thing in Stardew, then. Sleep.
Like, I'm pretty sure, like, you like sleep more than, like, sweets. So, I worship the rest. So you worship sleep and my brother for some reason. I still, like, he doesn't even know what to make of that. Oh man, that's great. I'll light up a candle for you guys. I have the nice God energy. Oh man, I don't know. You sleep, my brother, and acai. Now I could see the whole Boar voice thing. Boar has a sexy voice.
No, I do not. You and your brother have better voices than I do.
Oh, are you kidding? I'm pretty sure my voice makes Polar nauseous.
If that was true, she wouldn't be watching you now, would she?
Maybe she just.
You gonna call her a masochist?
Maybe she just like every now and then has to feel nauseous, so she just listens to me yammer on.
Well, don't you have a nice voice, Johnny? Not really, War. She says no. Well, aren't you a good girl, Polar?
Aren't you a good girl, Polar? Oh God, what are we gonna do? I think it's time for me to fire up Tavern Talk before I get into more trouble. Yeah, it's probably gonna be a short stream, guys. Like, to be honest, I had nothing planned for today, so we're just gonna.
The attempt was made.
The attempt was made. At least the streak continues, and let's go to the gaming scene. Let's unmute Tavern Talk. Okay, let me mute the background music here. Don't even ask me where we're at in this game because I have no clue whatsoever. You know what? Let's go chibi mode. Let's do it. Let's go chibi mode. Yeah. Where are we in this game? I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna leave myself this big. I'm just gonna peek over you guys. There we go. That's not creepy at all. Okay, let's hit play. Where are we at? We're at Act 2, Starlight Sonata, New Horizons. I think 34, 34. Oh, those are just same save file. Okay. Wait, it's not updating on the screen. Why is it not updating on the screen? Okay, let's close this one and let's open the game capture. There we go. Now it's updating. All right, let's start the day. Wait, Please, looks like you are looking forward to me. Well, you want me to get big? Get bigger? Let me get bigger. Meow. There we go. I don't know how distracting that's going to be to the game, but we'll just leave it at that. Start today. All right. Do I do voices or no voices? Whoa, new person.
Save your throat.
Good mythical morning. Wow. First thing he says, I'm already annoyed by him. It's well past noon. It's still morning somewhere. He's so pleasant. So pleasant. Plus, a wizard doesn't care about things like time. Time's not only relative, but also flexible. He's so pleasant, it's sickening. Be small, okay? Be small. Yep, right there. Yeah, he's so pleasant, it's sickening. Hold on, let me make sure I lock the door really quick to the... Okay. Okay, next. Like a gummy worm. I do like gummy worms, but I don't like that look on his face at all. One time, I've actually tried breaking through the space-time God, me. No wonder he's so freaking annoying. One time, I've actually tried breaking through the space-time continuum using a loophole through the primordial vortex. I want to beat him up even though he's like literally my character. And did it work? No. But almost. I would have needed a drip of primordial sea to enhance the curvature, and that should have done it. But no access to the primordial sea. Bummer. I heard that's not very easy to get. Theopractically, it is. That is not a word. Someone, is that a word? Theopractically.
I think he meant theoretically, but just said practically and combined it.
Look at the smug look on his face. Like, how can you not want to beat him up, Polar? He just has that little smug look. I want to beat him. I literally want to beat him. Where's the big wolf lady? See, even the innkeeper. Practically in theory, duh. I found the dude. I found the dude that deserves to get beaten in this game, more so than the vampire. I have this kind of look. You'll want to kill me. No, you have that look, but it's usually because it's justified. This dude's just a little prick. That makes sense. I get it. You do? No, actually. That's to be expected, love. Piece of bastard. No offense, but you clearly aren't a wizard. And who are you to judge that? Oh, you know, just a reputable wizard myself. Of course, I also have a magnificent wizard name, but you could call me Hex. No need to overcomplicate things. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Let me see in a bigger screen. I'll watch on tablet. Okay. Just innkeeper for now. All right. Well then, innkeeper, how about a super wheezy breezy drink for me? Any flavors you might fancy? Maybe something, something that'll make me focus more and perhaps help me better understand the primordial vortex. Gotcha. Where's the arsenic at? Okay, need this one. So he needs something with brain power. That one. Sparkling Nebula. Probably the sparkling Nebula. So we need that. 1, 2, 3. And then one of these. There. Looks good. Bing. So, wait, recipe that fits. Oh no, I need to go out to the outer brim. There we go. Bing. This should boost your focus like nothing else. I did not put enough arsenic in that. Amazing. I could already feel the ideas cooking up. I think I figured out a way to get that primordial seawater. Never mind. The explanation would be too complex to grasp. So, what complex reason brings you to my tavern, Hex? Getting away from the other smartest person in Asteria. And who would that be? Does it matter? You tell me. My sister. Your sister, watch it be Polar. Her name is Polar. Oh man. God, if it's Polar, I'm gonna flip. She's studying and driving me crazy with all her theories. She said that he's the second smartest and the other one's her sister. And I was like, watch it be Polar. I'm gonna laugh my ass off if the character's name is Polar. They are so reasonable, you know. That means you're the smartest, Polar. No chaos, but there has to be a bit of chaos in everything, doesn't there? I wonder how she gets through life with so much structure. Okay, no, that's not you. Ooh, skeleton dude. What a top! Look at that top hat. That's a proper top hat. Structure is key to everything, young lad. Without structure, there is no chaos, and thus there'd be no entropy. I found entropy to be quite essential in this world. That's quite a stylish top hat. And the powdered wig, I'm pretty sure is a sheet of paper that's rolled up on the edges. And you are? Oh, how rude of me. Top of the morning to you, lad. And to you, innkeeper, is it? Correct. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. I suppose you may call me Scully. My actual living name would be too ancient to be spoken out loud. I'm an archivist. Ooh, I like archivists. At least I used to be. Now, I am dead. Somewhat. Not completely, obviously, under mysterious circumstances, I happen to be still conscious. So, you're undead. Precisely. How? Well, I passed on, and then one day I rose from my grave. It was like a long sleep, completely knackered for thousands of years. At least, I believe it's been thousands of years. What year is it? 1755. Fuck, that's brutally long. So, how did you come back to life? I'm not too sure myself. I woke up and walked on like nothing had happened. thought to myself, might as well explore the world anew. Those who'd risen with me didn't seem to be inhabited by an independent consciousness. And alas, didn't care. Those who'd risen with you? There are more like you out there? Of course, undead rarely rise alone. They mostly serve a master. Right. However, I decided not to bother with that and go my own way. Going south, I passed through Zulford and found a small little tavern. A bit like this one, more nautical in style. They had a lot of fish. I've never been a fan of seafood, though I got to listen to a lot of the town's gossip. Care to fill me in on that Zulford gossip? Well, apparently, a well-known noble married a commoner and decided to run off with her, leaving the family without an heir. But there's more. Fishermen fear that Zulford has been cursed by a sea witch. They say the docks are being haunted by lonely animals that stare blankly at the waves and the moon all night. And during the day, they disappear like ghosts. Bit of a weird curse. Fitting for any sea witch or wild sailor's tale. Innkeeper, say, do you have a drink for this undead fella? A drink and a mop? Just a drink. I won't be needing a mop. If you say so. What would you like? Something that'll loosen up this non-existent tongue. Something full of charm and appeal. Coming right up. God, my voice is gonna hate me tomorrow. Alright, so we need something with charm. I want to say it's the spoken heart. I bet you it's a spoken heart. Yep. Wait, hold on. Yeah, it's the spoken heart. One, 2, 3. And let's go. It looks like one with this. And then one with this. That's not it, is it? On. That's... How do I get rid of it? Okay. 2, 3. Looks like one down. And then one right here. Smoking heart. Ding! A real charmer just for you. Oh wait, shit, that was me. A real charmer just for you. Jolly, I feel like I could conquer the world with my words alone. Oh? Not that I would ever do that. I care more about words than worlds. Archivist things, you know. I spent most of my life reading, sorting, and archiving. I didn't leave a lot of time for dreams of hubris. Are you sure? Academic hubris is a powerful one. Come now. That type hardly counts. How's he speak? He doesn't have a tongue. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he does some sort of telepathy thing that forces his thoughts into your brain or something like that. Agreed. It's only natural. Oh, I think you've given me an idea, Bone Man. I did? Yes. If I can enhance the aging process of cells, the incubation procedure could... All right, I gotta go. If my sister asks if you've seen me, No, you didn't. Thanks. Bye. Energetic young fella. Indeed. If you don't mind, innkeeper, I'd like to linger here a bit and enjoy the moment. Of course. Oh, let's get the dog lady out. Maybe she'll like snatch one of his bones and like take it and bury it or something. Oh, it's our friend. Hey, innkeep. How's it going? I can't do that voice. That's gonna kill me. All fine and dandy. How about you, Fable? I'm still very busy helping the farmers rebuild their barns and fences. Also, apparently a bunch have lost their crops due to how hot the stars were. It's terrible. Seeing all this destruction is terrible. I've never seen anything like this before either. Historically, the Lady of the Gilded Sea never struck me as someone to unleash baneful omens. Apologies, my manners. It's impolite to burst into a conversation just like that. I'm Scully. Fable. Nice to meet you, Fable. Again, my apologies for the impulsivity. That's all right. I was just surprised you could actually talk. Oh, no offense. I just thought, usually. None taken. Usually skeletons don't speak. You got? Usually, but hardly anything is usual these days. I mean, the stars fell from the sky. Skeletons might as well speak. There are stranger things in this world. There surely are. Like your drinks, innkeep. That one really gurgled in my bones. So, you already tried one? Indeed. Sometimes they do that. Could you also make me a drink, innkeeper? I don't want my bones to jingle, but something that enhances my finesse would be nice. You know, you have to be very delicate with zucchini seeds, or they'll give up immediately. Of course, coming right up. No, I like the innkeeper character. All right, she wants a Red Bull. I think that's a Swift Strike. Yep. One, 2, 3, and then one down this way. Nope. And one over that way. Nope. Swift Strike coming right up. I hope this tastes refined enough. This is perfect. You know just what I need, innkeeper. Of course I do. After all, you're my favorite regular. I am? Yes. You're my favorite innkeeper. ... Thank you, Fable. So, do you think your farm work will be done soon? Well, I hope so. Not that I don't like helping them out, I do. But I think the sooner everyone can get back to a normal life, the better. So, do you perhaps need a hand? I happen to have two. And I might know a thing or two about crops and fences. Sure. I could use some help carrying a few things over to VTuberEN. My treehouse is just around the corner. Splendid. Sounds like quite a useful endeavor. I'll gladly indulge. Thank you. Innkeep, before we go, I have something I wanted to give you. What do you have for me, Fable? Some dried honey flowers. The farmers didn't know how to thank me, so they gave me these flowers. And you're always so helpful and nice, so I wanted to share them with you. I'm sure you already have at least 4 ideas on how to use them. Thank you very much, Fable. I'll make sure to put them to good use. So you accept donations for ingredients? Certainly. I could only get my hands on so many infusions myself. What about recipes themselves? It's always good to get more inspiration. Wonderful. In my prior life, I had access to a lot of books about magic and potion mixing. I think I still recall my assistant's favorite recipe. Do you store it under your hat? Well, of course. Where else would I keep it? Fair enough. Thank you for the recipe. Innkeeper, thank you for being such a patient and pleasant host. I shall be on my way then with Fable. But I'll be back, should I not crumble into a pile of bones from one day to the next. Let's hope not. I won't. I'm just joking around. I hope I wouldn't want to be responsible for that. Anyway, Innkeeper, thank you so much. You're still the highlight of my day, no matter how dark the night. See you around. Let's go, Scully. No time to lose. These two. God, I have to do it. That was able to witness such a rarity in my lifetime. Immaculate. I hate doing his voice. You wouldn't even get excited about a rusty nail. Of course I would. Such a splendid chemical process. Metals of a variety of chemical processes. Rust be my least favorite of them. Yep, we're on a 3-minute ad break. Ads, everyone hydrate, use the bathroom. Let's go. I'm gonna hydrate, get my voice back. I forgot, why does he have slime all over him?
I think you collected his cape that had slime connected to it.
Ah, makes sense. Well, it's a 3-minute ad break, so everyone could go do whatever they need.
Well, I gotta get ready for the session, so I'm gonna go.
Alrighty, Boar. Thank you for stopping by.
No problem. Have a good stream.
Thank you, sir.
Bipolar.
I'm pretty sure Rhea is a female, so I'm doing that voice all wrong. But it's a dwarf female, and dwarves are usually gruff, so I gotta do a gruff voice for Rhea. And her voice and the wolf lady's voice are always so rough on me to do. I think she has like a, I think I did like a Scottish accent with them. With this one, but God, I go brain dead when I try to do a Scottish accent. Metals have a variety of chemical processes. Rust be my least favorite of them. Kind of like that. Metals have a variety of chemical processes, so rust be my least favorite of them. God, it's so bad. I'll never be a good voice actor. Oh, man. Yes, everyone. This is my attempt at voice acting. Point and laugh. Or throw shit at me. That works also. We're at 1 hour into stream, so I mean, we'll go as long as I can. I don't know if I'm gonna go the full 4 hours today or not, though. I really don't want to blow out my voice. Tomorrow's Minecraft Wednesday, so I don't really think there's gonna be a lot of talking. Polar, you're gonna have to get on voice if you're gonna do Minecraft Wednesday with me. The ad break has finished now. Okay, we are back. All right, let's try a Scottish tinge to it. Metals have a variety of chemical processes. Rust be my least favorite of them. Ruins a lot of hard work. Oh, does it now? Yup. Makes everything porous. Oh. Kyle, Rhea, nice to see you both again. Likewise, dear innkeeper. How has your day been? Can't complain. Had some interesting customers today. Ah, like the one distinguished gentleman who crossed us on our way in. Distinguished, yeah. Gentlemen, don't know. I really want to kick this vampire over here. This slime is dripping and dirtying everything. I don't like vampires, so I gave him the dorkiest, stupidest voice I could. A giant top hat doesn't make you a gentleman. What makes you a gentleman? Manners. He was quite polite, I recall. Greeted me with a tip of his hat. You find everyone polite, even your slime. Oh, what do we got here? Did someone just DM me? I swear I heard something DM me. I'm hearing things. Oh well, I thought I heard someone DM me. Here, back here. You find everyone polite, even your slime. But Mr. Slime is quite polite. Innkeep, say that dagger over there. I feel like it's strangely familiar. For some reason, it reminds me of my dear Evelyn. Looks like the knife she used to peel oranges with. Highly impractical, I tell you. I imagine it would be. Do you know if that is her dagger, by any chance? I think that might be a story for another time. Let's not worry about it now, shall we? Okay. Say, Innkeep, have you read that letter yet? That'd be a story I'd love to hear right now. Not yet. Tragic. I always loved writing letters. Innkeep, you got a drink for me? Something that'll make me tougher, so I can get through today's battling. Of course. Alright, what am I making you? Strong on the shield. Let's see here. What do we have that's strong on the shield? Is it? Yep, it's the Frosted Lagoon. So this one, 1, 2, 3. 1 down and 1 out. Bing. Some of these drinks I actually want to try. They look pretty freaking good. Now that's what I'm talking about. The gift of the great dragons. Well, thank you. I gave it my best. Can taste that. I feel sturdier already. I've had me doubts about you, Innkeep, but I must say, you know your job. So, how has the day been for you two? The usual. Splendid. It was my first day in centuries out under the rays of the sun. And how did you like it? It's brighter than I thought. The light of the sun, I mean. Rhea and I took a day trip to the capital since I rarely get to see it full of daily life. There were so many people. Too many. Just the right amount for a city. It was so vivid, it almost made me feel alive. And everyone was able to admire my beautiful cape. This guy just might be... Is that the cape? The cape of invisibility? Absolutely is. How curious. Does that mean you two are going to Peruvia now? Huh? Why would we want to go there? That was the deal. I help you get your cape so ye can attend that fancy Peruvian vampire banquet and get me gold's worth. Oh, but I forgot that invitation about 500 years ago. Didn't I mention that? No. She's pissed. What about me material then? Well, I can give you the gold right now if you want. Can you accompany a while longer, though? Look, fine. Oh, wonderful. Every second I spend with you brings me tremendous joy. What a great day to be a vampire. Got my cape back. I could walk under the sun like mortals do. Say, innkeeper, what if you thought of a new drink? One that would taste just as credible as the gentle and warming beams of sunlight feel on your skin. That's kind of a vague description, but I think I might have something in mind already. Ah, wonderful. I wonder if my dear Evelyn would desire to walk in the sunlight as well. Did we kill her? We killed her. Do you know how she's doing? Do you think I could pay her a visit? Yeah, shouldn't. I should. The air smells like reconciliation. Didn't the rogue tell you what happened? You mean the young Echo? Maybe he said he had retrieved my cape. I'm sorry, Kyle. Pardon me? But what exactly do you mean? Countess Evelyn didn't want to give up the cape without a fight. She didn't make it. Say it isn't so, Innkeep. Fortunately, it is. My dear Evelyn? Gone? from all vampires to walk Gaia, I had always assumed she'd walk the longest. I suppose death catches up to everyone eventually. Did she put up a good fight at least? The best I've heard of in a while. Oh. That's how I remember her. I hope that twat. I hope Twat holds her soul dearly. You have souls? Of course we do. I wish we could have at least danced one more time before wrote her final line. But alas, fate is cruel, especially to those who aim to live forever. A fate we rarely choose ourselves. Oh, how shall I ever recover from this? Maybe a drink could help for now. Oh, would you do that? A drink for me? Easy. Of course. Something strong, please, dear innkeeper, so that my heart may stop aching soon. He's such a wimp. Such a wimp. All right, what do you want? You want something with a sword. This is, no, it's not Swift Strike. Sailor's Courage? Yep. Okay, so we want 3 dashes of this. 1, 2, and 3. And 1 dash of this. And then a dash of that. Wait, did I do it wrong? I think I did it wrong. One of this. On. Maybe one of this. This is Southern Brawler. I think. Will that do? Let's try that. You can't mend your broken heart, but perhaps this helps. It does. Thank you, dear innkeep. Oh, I did the right one. Thank God. It didn't look like the picture. Dot, dot, dot. Why didn't you tell the innkeep more about your day, hmm? God, I changed my accent on that one. Dot, dot, dot. Right. I suppose I wasn't done yet. Where was I? Your trip to the capital. Busy streets bustling with people. Roots. 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 We admire the roots that enclose the city almost like a rampart. I finally had the chance to take a closer look. Quite fascinating. For once, I gotta agree. Almost made me believe the myths were true. Myths? Oh, who do we got here? Lie! We're streaming. You're on stream. Happy New Year, Lie.
Wait.
We're streaming. We're just playing Tavern Talk right now.
Oh, shit, you are?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to stop.
I'm trying to voice all the characters, but I'm doing a very poor job at it.
Oh, yeah, the voice acting. What? Wait. What was the stream?
Wait, are you drinking too?
No. What do you mean?
Everyone's drinking. It's New Year's where you guys are at.
Bakit? Kinuha mo sa drinks nila? Drinks tayo, wow. I'm not. I'm a great person.
Myths. I've told you. Rumor has it these roots are of the Aether tree. Breaking through the surface and taking hold of Gaia, where they guard the capital. Oh, yes. Very good defense plan indeed. What is wood going to do to protect a city? A city is protected with stone. Oh, this vampire's annoying the shit out of me. I was never very involved in fortification efforts. I figured. Oh. We've also met the lovely Seraph again. How are her investigations coming along? Very well. She seems eager and determined. A detective spirit. I believe the last made her way to Dalwell. She seems to be onto something. I can't wait to hear the story when she returns. Likewise. Say, Rhea, can we go to town and check out the antiques dealer? Why? I want to see if I could find any keepsakes from the old times. Very well then. But you won't munch on the shopkeep, will you? Of course not. I'm well satiated from the innkeeper's creation. All right then, let's go. Goodbye, innkeep. Enjoy your shopping spree. Who is this? Well met, adventurer. That dog, look at the puppers. That's a puppers right there. I want one with the red eyes and everything. Do my eyes deceive me? Minty in the flesh? Hello, darling innkeeper. Good to see you again. I don't have a voice for her. At all. She's a new character. Too many characters to voice. Hello, darling innkeeper. It's good to see you again. It certainly has been a while. Must be hitting that 15-year mark, right? It'll be 25 years soon, actually. You know how I am when it comes to keeping track of time spans longer than a decade. I'm well aware. Good that you have me to drop in from time to time to remind you, Those tattoos? I think those are tattoos. I couldn't be more grateful. Especially when you bring Casket and Kane along. There's 2 dogs there. I didn't even see the other dog. What the hell? Do cute service beasts still get a discount here? Always. So what's brought you back to the area? It's not your usual haunt. No, I genuinely prefer something more moist. Not the word I'd have used, but something akin to that. It's decidedly too arid around these parts for my taste. And here I thought I would get to at least enjoy the recent downpour, but no. The stuff that came pouring down was unique. That's one way to put it. Destructive is another, and possibly more accurate. But I'm glad to see that your tavern hasn't suffered the same fate as many of the streets and buildings I saw on my way here. Admittedly, the journey was already quite challenging to navigate with my wheelchair before. Wait, she's in a wheelchair? I did not even know that. Though the scenery has always been worth the struggle. But now, I'm afraid it wasn't possible to take in much enjoyment from the passing landscape. Not when I had to pay so much attention to not endanger myself and my sweet service beast. You told me of your struggles with traveling before. I'm sorry to hear that recent events have made it worse. Oh, well, we're here now, aren't we? And I do have to say, using the primordial vortex is a way to skip your veranda stairs is a marvelous accessibility touch. Quite the impressive work, my friend. I'm glad to hear that my little spells are doing their job. I hope the cities will put similar care into rebuilding the streets. Laddered cobblestones would do wonders for many people like me. But believe it or not, I didn't come all this way to talk about development of inclusivity in urban infrastructure. That was quite the sentence to read. Whew. No, really? Shocking, right? I'm here on the hunt, one could say. What do you have your eyes on? Protection pearls. I've heard of a few hushed whispers in my library. Folks say the pearls appear in the Lonesome Lagoon this time of year. Ah, those again. Good hunting then. Thank you. Though, while the pearls might be my main objective, I haven't decided to come to town with only a singular purpose. I just came back and this dog will kill someone. I love those dogs. Those dogs are so cool looking. I want a pair. I want a pair of those dogs. I need to ask you for something, innkeeper. A good drink? No. My manuscript, darling. I believe 25 years should have been enough time to proofread it, yes? Of course. I finished devouring the manuscript almost as soon as you gave it to me. It just took me a while to recall doing so, you see. Since it's been so long since I definitely got done with that. Lovely. I'm glad I have such a reliable old friend to proofread my work. Water. Thank you, Miss Polar. Would you like a drink while I try to engage my brain cells and remember where I put it? If you're offering, I'd be pleased to accept. Perhaps something to refresh my mind after my journey. I'll do my best. All right, she wants brain drink. Brain drink should be... Oh, peak sunrise. Okay, so it's this one right here. 1, 2, 3. One of these. And one of these. Wait. I did not mess that up, did I? I did. 4. 2 of these. What did I screw up here? Okay. 1, 2. Okay. We'll do that. One of these. One of these. I'm missing something. Maybe another one of these. Nope. One of these. I feel like I screwed up somewhere. Okay. Okay. Peak sunrise. What am I missing here? The kingly thing. One. 2. 3. One up here. Oh, I see. I see what I gotta do. Okay. That's the strings. Shield. Okay. One of these. And those. One of these. There we go. Got it. That was a little rough. I thought very hard about making the perfect drink for you. I've missed this. Good to see your mixing skills haven't diminished one bit. In fact, I think I might be coming up with an idea for a new story. Let me note this down really quick. Take your time. So, while I enjoy your mixology, no matter what you put in front of me, I'd enjoy it even more if you could recall the location of my very precious manuscript. You know, the one I lovingly worked away at for almost half a century whilst my library came to be? Certainly. It should be just below this pile. No, wait. I must have put it over there actually. Hold on 1 second. Polar left. Okay, hold on. I got a text message. I'll be right back.
Sure.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. So, did you guys do anything cool for New Year's?
Anyway.
What is that all about?
It's still 12 or 1 in the morning, so there's still activities for the morning. So I haven't doing that things yet, so I don't know.
I'm surprised you guys aren't at someone's house like singing karaoke annoyingly loud and stuff.
I bet you that will happen tomorrow. I mean, later.
During the daytime?
Yeah, why not?
Usually it happens at night when people are trying to sleep and people are like singing really loudly.
I mean, people is kind of tired at the moment.
Did you guys have fireworks and stuff?
Yeah, but I mean, fireworks are cheap.
I wish we could have fireworks over here.
Why?
Yeah, we're not allowed to have like personal fireworks. You have to go watch them somewhere.
Wait, huh?
Yeah, it's just the area I live in. Like other parts of the U.S., they allow you to have fireworks and stuff like that. But like here, the houses are too close together. The grass is kind of dry, so it catches fire really easy.
Ah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Like if I lived somewhere else where they didn't care about like things burning, then yeah. I know.
Oh, I thought it's flowed international. Okay, that makes sense.
I know Cred was in here earlier, and I think she's been drinking.
I mean, she is every occasion.
Yeah, she's been drinking, and Sophie was here earlier, and her parents won't let her drink.
Wait, really? She's leaving though.
I know. Yeah, I guess they're being strict for some odd reason. Yeah, I haven't seen Actu. I'm pretty sure Actu's probably drunk or at work. One of the two.
Sleeping at the moment.
Oh, he's asleep.
It's already 3 a.m. I guess, and they're in the Australia at the moment. So I'm pretty sure he's sleeping.
True. Yeah, I mean, I know the whole gang hasn't been together. I mean, everyone's been busy planning for New Year's, I'm guessing. So.
Wait, what time?
Well, I know Sophie and Maury have been on the what is it, the Japanese e-boy show that they've been watching.
N
Team, yeah. Do they even understand Japanese?
It's Korean.
Wait, I said Korean e-boy, and they're like, they're Japanese.
No, it's Korean.
See, oops. I was like, you guys are watching your K-pop boys, and they're like, no, they're Japanese. I'm like, oh, my bad.
They're Japanese?
Yeah, I thought. Yeah, they corrected me when I called them K-pop boys. On, let me see here. N Team. No, they're Japanese. They're a Japanese boy band. Based in Japan and South Korea, formed by. So yeah, they're Japanese.
Wait.
Are you deceived?
I'm going to ask them.
I'm reading it right now off of their Wikipedia site. The N Team is a Japanese boy band based in Japan and South Korea. Let's look at the name of the members. We'll know by their names. Okay, there's Kei, Haruna, Nicholas, Fuma, Joe, EJ. Okay. Taki, Yuma, and Maki. Those are, for the most part, the ones that are not like English names, are pretty much Japanese names. Why do you sound heartbroken by the revelation?
I thought all this time it's Korean.
I assumed they were Korean too. I was like, you guys are watching K-pop boy band, and they're like, they're Japanese. I was like, ooh, I'm sorry.
The leader. Oh wait, there's a Korean on it, but still, they're Japanese.
I don't know why. I was like I felt so bad when I was like, I called them K-pop, and they were like, no, they're Japanese. I was like, oh god, I feel horrible.
But now I know.
But they don't even speak Japanese. I'm like, how are they watching this?
I'm not confused. Where the fuck is A team? I'm currently studying, but I need to know where the heck is the N team just to make sure.
But you're supposed to be studying?
Yeah. We
Wait.
have a finals on January.
You're in school during the holidays?
It's not holiday on January 2, technically.
No. Wait, you're gonna have a test as soon as you come back to school?
Mm-hmm. To January 2 and 3.
Jeez.
But I mean, after that, we're kind of free.
Yeah. Well, I know Sophie's supposed to start up her next semester pretty soon, I think.
Pretty soon.
Yeah. Yeah, but we haven't really hung out in the Discord as a big group lately. I figured everyone was busy with New Year's preparations.
I don't know about them, but I'm still studying. So sad.
How are you studying through the holidays?
I mean, I'm not kind of busy, so I figured instead of just doing something, I'm just studying, so at least I can lessen my work when I come back to study it once again. So it's not that kind of a burden when if I came back to study suddenly at this specific time, because I know for sure that I'll cram this freaking review.
You know there's such a thing as studying too much, right?
Feel?
Like when you study so much that you start double guessing yourself about everything.
I mean, yeah, that don't always happen to me, but still.
Take a breather. Trust me, especially since you're doing like psychology and stuff like that, you definitely don't want to overthink those type of diagnoses and stuff.
Wait, I just want to memorize something. That's why I'm studying.
What topic are you actually studying?
At the moment, it's actually just stuff like what's this? Cognition, intelligence, psychosexual development.
Freud
hierarchy.
stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of Freud stuff in here.
Yeah, Freud's everywhere. That dude
And then
perverses everything he touches.
psychological disorder. There.
That's
And
a
I
lot
need to memorize.
That's a lot to memorize all in one swipe. Do you do outlining when you do studying?
I write stuff.
Like if you outline and you just group things that are similar together into one batch and then group other things that are similar into another batch, it actually helps make sense when it comes to psychology.
That makes my brain so confused.
If you take like Freud's teachings, which are like, his teachings are so weird. But like if you take his teachings and try to memorize them at the same time as any other psychological or like innovator out there, and you try to mash them together, they won't mash. Like Freud's out there on his own little island.
Wait, do you wait, what's that thing? You're telling me that Freud discovered something, right?
He has a so he's all about analyzing.
Yeah.
And a lot of his things go back to people's childhoods affecting the way that they think. Yeah.
I actually watched the video like that, and I was like, wait, this is what John is talking about. Ew, weird.
Yeah, he's a big weirdo. Yet so much in psychology is based on his teachings that it's almost disturbing. It's like we're taking the teachings of this weirdo and we're kind of like shaping the way that we're teaching psychologists today. It's like everyone's gonna think that everyone has perverted parents.
But then he gave a lot of psychological terms in psychology.
Yeah,
so that's why I kind of.
Yeah, he did dub a lot of like diagnoses were come up because of the way he thinks. But it's just how he attributes like everything to interactions with your parents. It's just like, dude, no, stop. Not everything comes about by interactions with your parents. But he seems to think that way, which, I mean, for some things he's right, but everything can't be traced back to your parents, regardless of what he says.
Oh, okay.
Like some things are shaped by environmental, sometimes some things are shaped by social economics and stuff like that. Like if you grew up in a poor environment where you had to struggle to get everything, the way you think about things is going to be different than someone who was raised in a higher upper class social economic environment. Like it has nothing to do with whether or not your parents abused you as a child. It's just, you just grew up in a harsher environment than the other person. But yeah. So like you had to really put Freud in his own little bubble there, because like if you do that, all your answers gonna be like, it's the parents' fault.
Wait, there's a lot of studies that shows that parents do have an effect on a child. Like what do parents think it can affect on child?
Yeah, but that's during the formative years when the child is, their necessities are only emotional and provisional necessities. But like as they get older and they formulate their own ideas and they grasp what's going on around them more and become less reliant on the parent, then their psychological outlook changes. And it's not like let's say a child had perfectly fine parents, right? They nourished, they provided shelter, protection, and all the good stuff that Freud likes to harp on about. And this kid turns out to be a thug who ends up hating society and all this and that. That's not the upbringing of the parent. That's the upbringing of the social economical environment. So it's not everything could be attributed to how the parent raised the kid, because at some point the kid's gonna go off into the world and kind of like stray from what the parent taught them and find out things themselves. So the way they psychologically see the rest of the world is no longer shaped by the parent, but could be shaped by their friends, could be shaped by their mentors, could be shaped by people who look up to them. Like if you have a kid who's probably like, let's say you have a boy who's in the 5th grade and they're almost 6 foot tall already. And he has his friends all look up to him and follow him around and so on and so forth. He's going to have this impression of grandeur. He's going to think that he's more, have a higher self-importance, a higher self-esteem than everyone else, because those who look up to him give him a sense of importance over everyone else, and that's not brought about by parentage and upbringing. That's brought about by his environment and around everything around him. So in that case, Freud's teachings don't really apply, because most of his teachings are focused around trauma. Which is why some people like Freud, because they're trauma addicts. But not everything is brought about by trauma. Some things are just brought about by unexpected reactions to like physical traits, social economic divisions, so on and so forth.
Do you think a person that has a multiple personality disorder or something like that, it is caused by the environment, not the trauma that the household gives to that person?
I have my own theories on that, which aren't like set in stone, but a lot of times when someone develops a multiple personality disorder, it's a form of escapism. Like maybe they don't like the way that they think. Maybe they realize that the way that they think isn't moving them ahead in life, so they develop a second personality that will do things the opposite of how they normally do it. And this the more they give in to this second persona, the more the separation of the person is. So even like they may start off as, okay, this is how I would normally do it, and I know it's not successful, so I'm gonna try it this way. And that's a normal way of going about it. But then when they start gaining more success doing the opposite of what they're normally doing, they develop this dependency on their alter ego, that it becomes a separation of self. And this separation brings on a personality of its own, and it becomes its own voice in the head. And the voice is like, don't do that, and it likes to contradict what the normal self would do, instead of the person having control and saying, I'm gonna try and do it this way. It now has its own personality, and it's telling you're telling yourself that, like, you're physically hearing yourself telling you, no, this is the way that it needs to be done. And the self always wants to hold on to who it is, and that's when you get a separation of self, because you have the strong desire to hold on to what is normal to you, but you gain a different reaction from doing the opposite, and then things clash and things separate. Now you have a separate personality.
Yeah, but I mean, what do you think, like, is there reason to do that? Like, why did they think at the first place that it is not right? Something like that. Sorry.
A lot of times it's due to failure.
Oh.
Yeah, a lot of times not having success in doing things the way that you're comfortable doing things forces you to go and do things outside of the norm in order to get the task accomplished. And if you are strong-willed enough, you're able to take those opposites and incorporate them into the self. So, like, let's say you come across a crosswalk, right? And it's normal that when the light turns green, you walk across, but you're slow at walking across, so you don't quite make it all the way across by the time the light turns red. and you fail and you fail and you fail, and you could only go so fast. So you tell yourself, maybe I don't wait until the light turns green. Maybe when I know the light's about to turn green, I'll take like 5 or 6 steps out into the road, if it's safe, and I'll get across. And then you succeed doing that. The healthy way to incorporate the change to the self would be like, maybe if I look at the other light and notice that one turned red, I'm going to know that this one turned green is going to turn green, and I'll be able to get my jump. Whereas the unhealthy way would be like, the way I was doing it was completely wrong, and I'm going to do it the opposite way every single time. So whatever I normally do in everyday life, doing it the opposite is going to gain me more success. And that's when you get run into your split personality, because you're completely negating who you are as a person in order to do the opposite. And then that develops into a split personality. But if you go, maybe I'll try to incorporate the opposite into what I'm already doing and own it as my own way, then you don't have such separations. Yeah.
Do you think the person who has multiple personalities disorders knows that they have that condition?
I don't think they do, that they have that condition until they're told that they have that condition. Like they could go a while just thinking that they are one person thinking one thing, and it's just their conscious telling them. But it's not until someone goes, hey, your conscience doesn't have a physical voice. Your conscience is just thoughts. And your thoughts don't carry words. Your thoughts don't literally tell you to do things. And then they'll realize that, wait, I'm actually hearing a voice telling me to do something else. And then they become self-aware, and then they realize that, oh, maybe I do have a split personality. But until then, until they are diagnosed, or until someone points it out that, hey, there's no one telling you to do this, your thoughts are manifesting into actual words, which is where the disorder starts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like when you when you think of something, when you go, I'm hungry, and your thought is, you think to yourself, well, why not go to the why not go to the kitchen and grab something to eat? You don't physically hear a voice telling you, hey buddy, go get yourself something to eat. You think it's like, I'm hungry, so I'm gonna go grab something to eat. That's a normal thought process. But when you're hungry and a little voice in your head goes, hey, go grab something to eat, I think you're getting hungry, and you hear that voice, now you got yourself a split personality.
But I feel like that's not too different like any other person.
No, but like, think about it this way. When you're hungry, right? Is there a voice, like a literal voice that you swear you could hear going, hey, you're hungry, go eat? Or do you catch the signals? Oh man, my stomach's hungry, I should probably grab something to eat, and then you go grab something to eat?
Both. I got both.
You actually hear a voice telling you, hey buddy, go eat something, you're hungry.
Like if I'm super hungry, I'll be like,
I think that's just delirium. That's just delirium. Okay, so let's say you're sitting at home, right? You're sitting at home, you're bored. And you sit there and you're like you're talking to yourself, you're like, God, I'm so bored. I wish there was something to do. And then you hear this other voice go, how about you go to the mall? Let's go to the mall. Going to the mall would be fun.
It's like the like if you're bored, jump on a cliff or something like that.
Yeah, those are thoughts. You're talking to yourself, which is okay. It's okay to talk to yourself, but if you're sitting there and you're like, I have no clue what to do, and then this voice pops up, I know what you could do. You could go to the mall, and you're like, you know what? That's not a bad idea. I'm gonna go to the mall.
Isn't it like their thoughts talking or their self talking?
Talking to yourself is different than talking to your thoughts.
Okay.
Because I could sit here and be like, man, I am really tired of doing these voices. Is there anything else I could do? And then I could be like, maybe I'll ask Lai how her New Year's is going and take a break from this game. That's normal. Now if I'm sitting here going, and I am tired trying to come up with different voices for this thing, and I hear this voice go, well then freaking stop. Go talk to Lai and find out what the hell she's up to. And I go, you know what? That's a damn good idea. I'm kind of messed up in the head. Because now I'm responding to a separate voice that isn't my own.
Wait, people don't do that?
No. So when you're talking to yourself, it's kind of like having a one-sided conversation. And that's you're answering yourself. You're like, man, what am I gonna do? I could probably talk to Lai about her New Year's and how her New Year's is going. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, I think that's good. That's you're talking to yourself and you're carrying on both sides of the conversation. It is your voice, it is your thoughts portraying on both sides. But when you are messed up in the head, you had the self, you had no thought of asking someone else how their New Year went. But the voice presented the thought to you, and you're like, that's a damn good idea. Thank you for that. You're messed up. You are messed up. Believe it or not, you kind of are developing a second personality there, because you are answering the other words as if they're not your own.
That's messed up.
Yeah. I mean, and the thing is that a lot of people are in the early development or in the early stages of that, but they catch themselves, and they end up bringing the external voice and merging it with themselves, and they're like, and it becomes one personality again. Whereas,
wait, let's try it again.
So let's say I'm sitting here going, I have no clue what I want to do anymore. I don't want to do these voices. And then the external voice, that only I could hear goes, well, why don't you just talk to Lai then? And I go, you know what? That's a good idea. At that point in time, there's a separation. That voice you heard isn't your own. You are responding to someone else's voice in your head. But then when you rein it back in and you go, man, I'm glad that Lai's here and I thought about that. you now bring that external voice and make it your own, and now it's you're whole again. But if you go now, you sit there and it goes, the voice is like, why don't you ask Lai about her New Year's? Yeah, that's a good idea. And then you go, but what if she just says, it's okay, and that's the end of the conversation. What do I do now? And then the voice goes, ask her if she knows what other people are doing. Now you're carrying on a conversation with someone that's not yourself.
Oh, I think how would not your thought?
Huh?
How would you know that the face you're talking to is not your own thoughts?
Because you wouldn't talk to your own thoughts like that.
You wouldn't?
Yeah. Think about how you talk if someone were in a room, right? And you're think about how you're talking to me. You're talking to me as a separate person. Now imagine I wasn't here and all you have is that voice. I'm nowhere around and you're just talking to this voice there's no body where it's coming from. It's just talking to you. Isn't that kind of messed up?
That is not.
It's carrying on a conversation with you that you're not thinking about what it's telling you. Like usually when you're thinking of thoughts, those words don't come out until you think them. You're like, what am I gonna do when about these voices? And then I see you in the corner of my screen. I'm like, how about I ask Lai about how her New Year's went? It's a mental recognition of there's a person there, there's an opportunity, and how about that? How about I ask you? I may have told myself, why don't I ask Lai how her New Year's is? And then I respond to myself, that's a good idea. But it's all brought about because of my recognition that you're there. Now let's say I'm like, man, I am so tired of doing these voices. And I'm just like staring at my game. And I hear this voice go, why don't you ask Lai how her New Year's went? And I look down in the corner. I'm like, oh shit, she is there. Yeah, why don't I ask Lai how her New Year's is? You see how that conversation is different? Because the thought was not brought about by you. I did not see you in the corner and then go, maybe it's a good idea for me to talk to Lai. I'm looking out somewhere else. I'm wandering somewhere else, and something told me, why don't you ask Lai? And then I look down in the corner of my screen. I'm like, well, damn, she is there. Why don't I ask her? And I can take a break from doing this. It's that unconscious discussion that took place where you were not in control of that other voice. Whereas if you are talking to yourself and you are formulating these ideas and you're just verbally walking yourself through it, there's a thought process that you are very much involved in. Whereas when a suggestion pops in your head and it's just a voice telling you something, and if that voice didn't tell you that, you never would have thought of it. Now you have a different personality.
You know, I'm 100% sure that I don't have multiple personality disorder, but now I'm not 100% sure.
No, I think you just talk to yourself and now you're getting confused.
Maybe I talk to myself a lot. That's why I'm confused.
Yeah, but the thing is that you talking to yourself is probably reacting to your own voice that's saying it. So you're like, oh man, I am hungry. And then you're like, you start thinking, your processes in your brain start thinking, and you're like, I think I have lumpia in the fridge. That'll be good. I think I'll have some lumpia and then I won't be hungry anymore. That's normal. You're like talking yourself through the process. Now if you're like sitting there and you're laying in bed and you're like, I'm so hungry, and you hear those voices like, go grab some lumpia, and you're like, I do have lumpia in the fridge, don't I? That's different. You didn't come up with that idea. It's not like
you're more like commanding one.
Huh?
It's more like they're commanding you to do some stuff.
That's precisely it. That's like, have you ever seen those the movies where they dramatize the people with multiple personalities? They're sitting there, they're screaming, the voices in my head are telling me to do stuff.
Okay, the thing is, I read a Wattpad that has a multiple personality disorder. Like, that one person is living two personality.
Yeah.
One the doctor. And I thought wait, that's possible? I was like, that's possible? You can live a two person. Oh yeah, you can live a two personality in just one body. I mean,
okay.
Isn't it illegal?
Those are very extreme cases. Like you'll see them. So let's say, I'll play the role of a therapist, and I'm analyzing Johnny. And I go, hi Johnny, how are you today? And Johnny responds, I'm doing okay, Doc. The voices, they're calming down. I think the medications are working. Blah 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 blah. I'm like, so the medications are doing good. They're suppressing the other personalities, and they go. And Johnny says, but if I forget to take the meds, man, the other personalities, they're angry because I kept them locked away for so long. And and then you go, well, did you take your medication? Johnny says, I didn't take it before I came over here. I'm like, do you hear any of the voices right now? And then you go, and Johnny will say, yeah, some of them aren't too happy. And the therapist will not play along, but the therapist will say, can I speak to one of the other personalities?
Wait, it's possible? You can control them?
Yeah, you could be like, no, it's not that. It's like let's say Johnny goes, okay, excuse me, let me go to the bathroom. Okay, go ahead to the bathroom. And he comes back and he's visibly angry. And Johnny's not the angry type. As his therapist, I'll be like, which Johnny am I talking to now? And he'll be like, oh, you thought you could keep me locked away with these meds, blah 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 blah. I'm like, I understand, but you guys, like, the meds aren't meant to lock you away. The meds are to combine you into one. And maybe he'll be like, well, we don't like that. And I was like, do you speak for the other ones? Do you speak for the other Johnnies? I speak to Johnny. Let me talk to Johnny. Well, Johnny's tired right now, but you could speak to this person. And these are like very severe cases. They'll be like, he'll start being super emotional and cryy and very dramatic. I'll be like, oh, so how do you feel? Well, to be honest, I don't mind the medications at all because I'm tired of feeling this way all by myself. So like usually when someone breaks down and has multiple personalities, they usually symbolize different emotions but magnified. So like you know, like what's that one Pixar movie, Inside Out? You've seen Inside Out, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So you know how there's like different little anger, fear, happiness, sadness, and stuff like that? think if all of those were their own personalities. That's pretty much how schizophrenia is.
Oh.
Yeah. Because now you have an angry one, now you have a sad, depressed one, now you have this and that, and they all take on their own individuality when they all should be rolled up into one. And what the meds aren't meant to suppress each of those personalities. The meds are meant to combine them into one solid personality instead of it being fragmented all over the place.
Hold up. Tulog! Hold up. Ma! Nabangga daw ng set, nasira daw. Ewan ko. Napagising ka lang. Ano? Tutulog ka muna. Bukas na ayusin. Ewan ko. Napatawag ka lang eh. Hindi na detective. Ewan ko. Okay.
But yeah, so the whole talking to yourself thing is normal as long as it's you answering you. If you're aware that you are just answering yourself and you're just carrying on a one-sided conversation with yourself, if you are aware that you are doing that, then that's normal. People talk their way through things. For a lot of people, it's the only way they could solve something that's challenging.
Yeah.
But think of it this way. Now, when you're trying to figure something out and the voice inside your head is like a friend who's trying to help you through it, and you're like, that's a good idea. Now there's something wrong. Because it's no longer you talking your way through things. It's you plus a separate entity telling you how to do it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So think of like separate separate personality type people. Think of them as people with imaginary friends.
Oh, okay.
And then that imaginary friend is basically telling them, hey, don't do that. You're doing it wrong.
Is it healthy to have your imaginary friend even though you are a grown up already?
They're not supposed to have imaginary friends. That's not normal.
Why?
It's not normal. Normal is being like, okay, Johnny, what am I doing here? You're trying to explain imaginary friends to lie. How's another way to explain it? Maybe if I relate it to having an actual physical friend standing over your shoulder, pointing out where you made your mistake, that's normal. But then if that friend who's standing over your shoulder isn't real, now it's not normal. I just walked my way through that. You did, like, I walked myself through that, and it's just me talking to myself. That's normal. Now, if I go, how am I gonna lie through figuring out if imaginary friends are good? Maybe if I equate it to a Disney movie, and then I hear this voice in my head is like, no, you idiot, that's not the way to do it. And I'm like, you're right. Let me think of a different way.
good.
Huh?
If you have a good imaginary friend, then it's good.
No, because it's supposed to be you working through your difficulties. Because think about it this way. If you are working your way through like a very difficult patch of your life where your success at accomplishing this shows the progress you've made, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you work your way through it and you talk yourself through it and you're like, okay, I know that if I solve this equation by this and this and this, I will pass this final and I will move on up another grade. And I know that if I do this, I can mess up very easily, but if I do it this way, it'll be easier. And then you get it right, and then you move up a grade. Guess what? You accomplished that. Now, if you are taking this test and you're like, if I don't pass this, I'm not going to move up a grade and stuff like that. And then the voice in your head is like, move aside, let me show you how this is done. And you're like, that's the way to do it. And then you actually pass it and you move on. Guess who accomplished that? Not you. Your imaginary friend did. And you will never feel what it's like to be successful because now you're attributing your successes to your imaginary friend that's popping in your head and telling you the answers. Meanwhile, if you're sitting there and you're talking your way through it and you're like, it's not your imaginary friend that's telling you, when you do succeed, you will reap the benefits of succeeding. That's where the negativity comes, because then if you fail, you just sit there and you be like, God damn, imaginary friend telling me to do it the wrong way. And now you're sitting there arguing with an imaginary friend for getting it wrong and you not passing. Now who looks like the psychopath?
It's talking to yourself.
I know, but you're like, I knew I should have done it this way, but no, you had to tell me to do it this way. Now we got it wrong, and now we got to repeat this grade, and we're restarting this grade all over again. Do you see the problem with that conversation?
Not quite, but
when you refer to yourself, you shouldn't have to refer to yourself as we.
Uh-huh.
Now, if you're like, oh, man, I messed that up. They're gonna be so mad at me. Blah 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 blah. Guess what? You're taking ownership of the success or failure of your action. But when you're like, when you fail and you're like, how could we do it like that? I wanted to do it this way, but you want to do it that way. Now we're stuck. And now we're in trouble. And now we got to repeat this grade. It's we, and you are one individual self. But you're talking in we.
Ooh.
So now you look like a psychopath because you go over to your friends and you'll be like, I'm sorry, guys. You guys are going to be moving on and we're not going to join you. They're looking at you like, we? What do you mean we're not going to join you? Now you look crazy because you are. But if you're like, you go up to your friend and like, I fucked that up. I was working my way through it. It sounded good in my head. And I tried to talk myself through it, and I just came up with the wrong answer, and I ended up failing that final. I'm not going to be able to move on with you guys. I'm going to have to move on with the class behind you. That sounds normal. That sounds normal. You worked through it in your head. You tried to talk yourself through it, and it didn't work. But now when that thing that what you're talking to in your head is no longer you're not talking yourself through it. Another voice is talking you through it. Now we have problems. It's okay to talk yourself through things. It's not okay for someone else that isn't there to talk you through things. And that's where multiple personality issues come in, because after a while, you kind of just accept that it's no longer me, myself, and I. It's us, ourselves, and we. And that's bad, because there should only be one entity in your brain.
Okay, that is noted.
Yeah. So when you sit there and you're like talking to yourself and you're like, I gotta keep studying through these holidays. That way, when we make it through, when we get through the holiday season and then the tests come up, I'm not stressing as much about it. And I already know I've done a lot of studying. I just need to do a little bit of studying, and I'll be ready for this test. You're talking to yourself, but you're talking to yourself in a normal way. You're addressing yourself as I. You're attacking it as in you're doing it. You're not telling yourself to do it. No one's telling you to do it. You're just talking yourself into or around and through the obstacles that are in your way. But then when you're like sitting there and you're like, do I study now? And the voice in your head is like, of course you study now. If you study now, then we're not going to have to study later, and we're going to have an easier time when it comes time to take the test. It sounds normal, but you're referring to yourself as if there's two of you. And that's the beginning of the split, because you are no longer just one person. You are splitting yourself into two. Because in order to become a we, there has to be more than one. And then, yeah, if you look in the mirror, there's only one of you.
Yeah, but still.
Stop rationalizing being crazy. It's not good.
Okay, never mind then. It's like a condition similar to having a multiple personality disorder.
Yeah, because it all like having that extreme version of multiple personality disorder. When I have to sit down and be like, okay, which lie am I talking to now? That's when you know you've gone off the deep end. When I'm like, okay, which lie is speaking to me right now? Oh, automatically you know that there's something fucked up, because there should only be one lie. So in order to get to that point where I have to distinguish which lie I'm talking to, there has to be a split. The first split could be as innocent as referring to yourself as we. You don't know it's happening, but you are splitting yourself into the side that succeeds, happiness, and the side that fails, sadness, or happiness and regret. When you split yourself up into all these different feelings, they make identities of themselves. Then you move on to the progressively worse versions of personality, split personality disorders.
Oh.
It all starts from somewhere. It all has to start from somewhere. It's like the hardened, the bank robber probably started from stealing candy at a convenience store. But they all have to start somewhere. Behaviors have to start somewhere. And as a therapist, you have to dig and dig and dig and find the root cause of the disorder. And for someone like Freud, they're like, it's simple. They were abused as a child. Well, it's not always like that. Maybe this person didn't become a hardened robber of banks because his parents sexually abused him. Maybe he became a robber of banks because he realized that he didn't have to go hungry. He could just take something from the convenience store and make sure he didn't get caught. And he started formulating that habit, and that habit grew from taking candy to taking money from his parents' wallets, and then from stealing at school, and then stealing things and selling it at pawn shops. And then it got bigger and bigger and bigger, and his necessity to steal became much more. He never once was abused, but Freud seems to think that everything stems from parental abuse. But it's still, regardless of which college of thought you choose to follow, the bottom line is behavior has a root. It has a root, it has a beginning. And split personality behavior, the behavior of having multiple versions of yourself, started when you split the side of you that succeeded and was happy versus the side of you that failed and was regretful, and you became we instead of I.
But you said that they wouldn't know that they have a multiple personality disorder.
They wouldn't, because they think that they think that they're doing something that's normal. So the normal behavior is walking your way through things, talking yourself through things, and being like, hey, if we do this and we do that, then this is the result that we're going to attain. And you do that, and then you succeed, and you're like, I succeeded and I'm happy. Or you fail and you're like, man, I fucked that up. Now I regret it. It's the whole, even though you're talking yourself through it, it never leaves the self. The self is always the focal point. It's like, if I do this, then the result affects me. Like, I succeeded, so I am happy. I failed, so I am regretful. Versus someone who says, we're gonna make it through this and blah 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 blah, and now I'm angry because I didn't. Now we're miserable and regretful because we didn't do it. It's like, stop splitting. Stop it. Everything that happens due to your actions affects you as a whole, not just the side of you that decided to do the wrong thing. Like, it's like the person who decided to do the wrong thing is still the person who wanted to do the right thing. The whole ship goes down. The whole group goes down as a whole. But like, what people with multiple personality disorders is like, the one who decided to do something and failed is regretful, but meanwhile the personality that's wanted to do it this way isn't regretful at all, because now they're just looking at the person, the personality that got their way and failed, and they're like, I told you so. I told you not to do that. And that's when you have the inner bickering. And
is there a limit on having a multiple personalities?
It's as much as your brain could handle, to be honest. Because some people have very strong psyches that they could split and split and split, and they could manage all of them. They just take turns coming out. But then there's some people that when they split so much, they break.
How?
Like they lose control over which personality is there.
Lose control. Does it mean that they don't remember something happened that they, if like they're
that the
not
other
in
personality
control?
did?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that movie, Me, Myself, and Irene?
No.
It's a Jim Carrey movie, and he has multiple personalities, and like one of them's a very timid version. He has dual personality. One side is very, very timid, very pleasant, and the other side is like a badass, kind of like a risk taker, and his personality was split so bad that one side didn't know what the other side was doing. Yeah. So that's why the movie was called Me, Myself, and Irene, because Irene was a girl that was like the love interest of both sides. Like they both loved Irene, and Irene only had feelings for the timid, calmer side and stuff like that. But he would switch over. One personality would take over the other one, and it would shock her. And then she would confront the timid version after the timid version takes over and goes, and she would berate him for things that he did when he was the more badass version, and he would be like, I have no recollection of that ever happening. I mean, it's done in a comedic way, of course, but very, very extreme version of split personality.
Okay, the novel that I read that I'm telling you is similar to that one. The doctor is actually a nice one, and then the attorney, which is the same person, is more like a womanizer. And then this what do you call this? News reporter, I guess, covering for that because she wants to see what's the doctor's hiding, because he has a job, which is an attorney and a doctor. So she wanted to look what is he hiding, something like that. And then she noticed that every time that she's talking to this person, every day, like consecutively, she's talking to him like every single day. And then she noticed that every day it's not a same person, because there's a day that one person is a doctor, and then there's a day that person is an attorney, something like that. And then she loved the doctor at first because the doctor is calm. The other personality, which is the attorney, is so mad at the doctor because the doctor always gets everything. So he tried to erase the doctor's personality. Is it possible?
For one side to completely take over the other side, it could happen. I've never seen it happen that way. I've always seen a struggle. between the two sides, but never one side take over the other. The ultimate goal is not for each side to take over the other. The goal is to merge the personalities into one. Because even if one personality exemplifies the negative points of the person, the negative points of that person is still that person. And you can't just say we're only going to keep the good side. You have to take with the good with the bad. So you can't have one side triumph over the other. Now, that's not to say that corrective action is not necessary, because let's say, have you heard of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde?
No.
Okay, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde is your prototypical split personality thing, and it is Dr. Jekyll, very intelligent person, very well known amongst the community as a man of knowledge. Mr. Hyde, very violent person, very aggressive person, and he changes into Mr. Hyde, and Mr. Hyde does bad things. So that's still part of his personality that you need to merge with his other personality, and then once they're merged, you need to take corrective action so that the negative traits of Mr. Hyde are dealt with and corrected. Because if you don't, now Dr. Jekyll's gonna pay the consequences for of things that the Mr. Hyde personality that's now merged with him does. So first off, you need to merge the personalities together. That way they are aware of each other's existence and realize that they are one. And then you need to have the self-reflection of, okay, now that we are one personality, this is what I need to change about my personality. And then that's when healing begins, because now both sides of the personality are one, and you have accomplished overcoming the negative side of you. Whereas if you try to fix the negative side of you, the positive side of you will never really fully understand that negative side of you was actually you doing that. Because part of the healing process is accepting that you are capable of doing what you don't want to blame the other personality for wrongdoings, because that other personality is you. So what they need to get you to accept that negative personality is you, in order for you to make the adjustments to your personality as a whole.
Is it possible that the two personalities live together, like at the same time? Like
coexist?
Yeah, like the other half is the ending of that novel is the other half of the person is of the doctor and attorney is a doctor, and then the other half is an attorney, something like that. So is it possible to have like something like that happen?
I guess. Yes, it's not healthy to have two personalities coexisting, because the ultimate goal is to have one personality.
I mean, they accepted the good and their bad sides.
Yeah, but the thing is that at some point let's say they accept that there's a good side and a bad side. Will that good side ever take the blame that of what the bad side did? They will never take the blame. They're always gonna blame whatever wrongdoing happened as the bad side did that. But in all actuality, they are the same side. The bad side and the good side are the same person. Because splitting yourself into more than one person is unhealthy. Because you cannot maintain that in the long run. Let's say you bad side commits a murder, right? And the good side's like, he did it, not me. Who's gonna fry when for the death sentence? They both are. They're both gonna fry because you can't just take the negative side and have them pay for the crime. The good side's gonna suffer for that crime too. So the good side is gonna lose their mind and it's gonna cause more mental damage to themselves because the bad side is doing things that the good side's getting punished for. So eventually that person's gonna tear themselves apart. And that's usually when you see like stuff happen. Like people do bad things to themselves. And we're not going to use the S word because we're on stream. They game over themselves. Because the good side can't bear that the bad side's doing everything and the good side's getting punished for it. So the only remedy to stop the bad side from doing things is to game over. And that's what you want to avoid. You want to avoid that because you want the good side to realize that the bad side is indeed part of them and help the bad side and the good side merge together and fix the underlying issue. The underlying issue is whatever negative thing that they're doing is what needs to be addressed together.
So the only thing that can, like, a healthy cure for this is to accept the other personality.
They need to accept the other personality as themselves. The longer you deny that the other person is you, the longer the other person's gonna do things and you're gonna get blamed for it. Because you can't just blame half of someone's personality. If the bad side steals something, the good person's gonna get locked up in jail with them. Right? You can't just be like, okay, we're gonna reach in you and handcuff the bad guy. Yeah.
That actually makes sense.
Yeah. So like think about it this way. Let's make it physical. You've heard of conjoined twins, right? They're twins, but they're joined at the hip or at the leg or whatever. They cannot be separated. And let's say one side does bad things all the time. You're not going to cut the person in half and only take the bad side to jail. They're both going to go to jail.
I mean, technically, you can.
Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it because you can't just rip a second personality out of someone.
But what if? Wait, is it possible? Is it possible to die? The other personality to die? No, because if the other personality dies, right?
Let's say you kill off the other personality. You will never accept that you do anything wrong.
Huh?
Like, you will never fully kill off the other personality because the other personality is you. In reality, there is no good you and bad you. It's only you. So you, even though you feel as though you've killed off the negative side of you, you are still you, and that bad side's gonna manifest again because it's not a physical body that goes through life cycles.
Wait, the other personality is not another individual. It's just another personality for you.
Yeah, so if you kill it off, what's going to stop it from coming back? Because it's just you.
Oh,
it's not like a physical body. It's not like there's a body inside you that you could just kill off and it's dead. It's a projection of your brain, and your brain doesn't stop functioning just because you kill off the personality. Hell, your brain could bring that personality back until you get yourself to understand that that personality that you thought that you want to kill off is a part of you. It will keep manifesting until it's dealt with. The only true way to get that personality to disappear is to accept that it is a part of you, and it is not a separate personality, but it is one personality that's doing it, and then fixing the personality as a whole. It is that you have to understand that you are not good and bad, is that you are a mixture. It's kind of like when you make instant coffee, right? When you make instant coffee and you stir it all up, it is not split into water over here, coffee over here. You stir it up and it becomes coffee. So until you could realize that you are coffee, you can never ever fix that the coffee, the instant coffee is bitter. Because let's say water, tasteless, instant coffee by itself, bitter, right? How are you going to make the coffee sweet if you keep them separate? You have to mix them together and make it into coffee before you can make it sweet.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah. You can't just add sugar to the instant coffee that's bitter and have water all the way over here and then just be like, now I have sweet coffee. No, you don't. Now you have instant coffee with sugar in it and plain ass water over here. But then you mix it all together and make a cup of coffee, and then you add the sugar in it to fix the fact that you have bitter coffee. Now you have sweet coffee. Yeah, that did I finally start making sense?
Yeah, actually, a lot sense.
It's like I had to go to the food. I love food, and I didn't want to have to bring that in. I wanted to try to explain it in a different way, but yeah. You cannot make a sweet cup of coffee by adding sugar to the instant coffee grounds. You have to make a cup of coffee first.
Yeah. Holy shit. Okay. I really get it now.
Dear God, I am a good teacher.
You can teach. Yeah. It is a good way of teaching people by using a coffee.
Yeah. Like I was like, how am I gonna put this? Because because I see where you guys are coming from. The solution is so easy. Just fix the bad side. But then you're still now you're split with two good personalities. You still have a split personality. And then the two good personalities are gonna bicker about how the best way to do things is.
No, because I thought before that if you have a two personality, it also means that that two personality is a two individual. So you can like
kill one off.
Yeah.
But you're not killing a physical body that stays dead. You're killing a thought. And thoughts always come back.
Yeah, you can kill a thought. I mean you can, but I mean it is.
No, doubt's always there. Doubt's always there. You just got to learn how to overcome it. If you don't learn to overcome the doubt's always going to come back, right?
How can you overcome a doubt?
By logically working your way through things. It's like, okay, riding a bike for the first time. Most people are like, don't let go. Don't let go. Whatever you do, don't let go. I'm going to fall over. Right? That's doubt. But then when you learn, you learn how to pedal, you learn how to balance, that's the equivalent of learning coping mechanisms. You're coping with that doubt of being able to ride that bike. Then you're learning to balance, you're learning to pedal, you're learning to do this and that. And now you're riding and the person's not holding onto that bike anymore. And you're like, yeah, I could do this. You have now successfully overcome that doubt because you've learned the coping mechanisms, the coping mechanisms with self-esteem. It's very akin to learning how to ride a bike. You have to learn how to pedal. You need to learn how to move forward. You need to pick yourself up when you fall off the bike. You need to learn to deal with obstacles and things that get in your way from progressing. It's like your self-esteem will get better the more you learn how to pedal, move forward, pick yourself up, recover from failure. It's like coping mechanisms. It's like the more tools you have, the more the doubt goes away, because then the next time you run into something, let's say math. I hate math. The more you practice it, the less doubt you have. The more the teacher tells you an easier way to do this equation, you now have another tool. You now have another mechanism. You no longer doubt yourself because you have more ways of succeeding than you have of failing.
What do you mean? There's always a doubt.
Yeah, there's always a doubt, but it's all about overcoming them. And then, so let's see. Let's go with the kindergartner, the first grader, right? Well, I don't know what math is for the first grader now, but preschool. You learn 5 + 5 is 10, right? But like when you don't know math, that's a foreign concept to you. And someone asks you, what's 5 + 5? And you kind of doubt if 10's the real answer, or if it's 7, or if it's 9, or if it's 11, or whatever. You kind of doubt it, right? fast forward that you've done that equation several times. Now you're in the 3rd grade and someone goes, what's 5 plus 5? You confidently tell them it's 10. You no longer doubt yourself because you've logically proven that you could do that. So yes, there's always doubt, because now they could be like, you're right, you're absolutely right, but what's 134 plus 227? Now you're like, hold on, let me grab a pencil and paper and let me figure that out, or let me do it in my head and mentally try to do it. Now as a 2nd grader, you're like, oh god, now I doubt. Now it's a new doubt. And you're sitting there and you're sitting in doubt, and they go, but it's all right, you know what 5 plus 5 is? And you're like, yeah, that's 10, I get it. You no longer doubt that you know that 5 plus 5 is 10, but now there's a new doubt with a different problem. You're always gonna have doubt, but then once you gain assurance and you gain a solid foundation that you know what something is, that doubt is gone. It is gone. It's effectively no longer there. Even when you're in the midst of a different doubt for something else, they could come back and be like, yeah, but what's 5 plus 5? And you're like, 10, shut up, I know this. You are no longer doubting that 5 plus 5 is 10 because you have conquered that doubt. There's always doubt. There's always doubt about other things, but you have conquered that one.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
So, yeah. Psychology is a complex thing because everyone's different. But there's always a goal. There's always a goal. When you have split personalities, the goal is to combine them and make sure that the personality that is left from combining them is something that they could live with.
Wait, is there a possibility that the unwanted personality is the one that left on your physical body?
No, because you've combined all of them. Remember, you made coffee. That means there's water, instant coffee, plus whatever sugar, sweetness that you wanted it to be. So let's say the goal is to have sweet coffee, right? You have a personality that is bitter, instant coffee grounds. You have a personality that is hot water. You combine them, you still have bitter coffee. It is up to you to introduce the sugar to attain the goal that you want. You don't get rid of one personality. You don't get rid of the other personality. They mix together and they still produce something that needs to be worked on. Both personalities are there, but they are now one thing.
Okay. So if you combine them, you'll be back on your old or before personality before you even have that multiple personality something.
Yeah, the goal of solving multiple personalities is to combine it to one. And then once you've reached that goal, the next goal is to make that personality what you want it to be. So, yeah, because you could combine the water, you could combine it with the coffee grounds, and the resulting personality is not your goal. You're like, this is bitter ass coffee now. I liked it better when it was water because at least the water was good, but it's bitter coffee. Well, Now it's easier to work on one thing because no matter how much sugar you add to the coffee grounds, you're still not going to have coffee. So you had to combine them first. Then you work on the result of that combination. But yeah, the negative is always going to be there. And that's what you got to work on. The negative being the bitterness. And the sugar is your coping mechanisms. You add coping mechanisms here and there until the coffee is sweet. And now you have sweet coffee, and that's what you wanted to begin with.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Okay. It's nice.
It's everything gets simple, like when you're learning, even if it's not psychology, everything is simple when you relate it to something that's relatable to you.
To be honest, I just the thing that got in my mind is coffee. If you mix coffee, you don't want the black coffee, you just mix some coffee mechanism also called the sugar. That.
And now you're gonna get someone that's gonna be like, but what if I don't like sweet coffee?
And then that's the result you want. And then, I mean, if you're satisfied with that result, and
yeah. The thing is that everyone needs coffee. No one should have coffee grounds and hot water. Yeah, everyone should just have a cup of coffee. Now, how sweet, how they want to take it, that's for them to discuss with their therapist. Yeah, like if they sit there and they tell their therapist, I want to be a bitter ass cup of coffee. And they're like, well, am I talking to the coffee grounds or the water? And they're like, no, you're talking to a bitter ass cup of coffee. I'm like, then you're good. What more do you want from me? Now you're just a bitter ass person that no one wants to hang around with anymore.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe that's their cup of tea. It's for them to decide.
Exactly. Oh, Boar.
Hello.
Speaking of the cup of coffee that wants no sugar.
What did I do?
No, the stream kind of got derailed a little bit. We started talking about like mental health disorders of split personalities.
Yeah. At first I thought it was just a casual talking, and then you said, but I'm on stream. I was like, you're on stream?
So, Boar, question to you. Multiple personalities. Can it be solved by one personality killing the other one off?
I only have experience from movies, so that would be a yes.
But the other personality is not an actual physical, tangible thing. It's a thought, and thoughts never die. Thoughts always come back unless they are resolved.
Again, like I said, movies. So yes.
You know what? That's a very good.
Freaking Legion's the best example of that.
But yeah, we kind of broke it down to the negative personality is like the bitter instant coffee. The good personality is the hot water. But the ultimate goal is to have a sweet cup of coffee.
I just realized they're still streaming.
Yeah. Yeah, this happened in the middle of Tavern Talk. And I just decided to turn off Tavern Talk and just talk in here.
Oh my god. I'm still shocked that you're streaming. I was like, I'm talking shit about here, then you're streaming?
Well, it's now if you were talking about you having a split personality, or you have a friend that has a split personality, yeah, I'd be like, okay, let's end stream and take this offline. But we're just talking in general about like split personalities. I brought up me, myself, and Irene as being a very extreme version of split personalities. Or
I gotta check that movie. It sounds interesting though.
If you like comedies, then
wait, it's pure comedy.
It's a Jim Carrey. It's a Jim Carrey film.
It's not romance. So sad.
It's a comedy romance.
Yeah, it's a rom-com. That's the Irene part. It's funny that Polar left right before this conversation started.
Well, it's around the time she goes to bed, so
yeah. I was just thinking, I'm like, huh, if she was here for this conversation, she might actually have enjoyed it.
Especially since we have a Stolas fan here.
Wait, lie, you're a Stolas fan?
That's what her picture is.
No, I don't know. I don't watch the show.
Stolas is so pretty.
Oh, it's an owl. I just realized.
He's an owl. Yep.
I just realized that someone brought up Stolas as an owl, and I was like, okay, I get it. I'm connecting the two.
What do you mean by that? It's so pretty.
Everybody's favorite bird.
I have a favorite bird.
No, I mean, like, he's everybody's favorite bird from the series.
Oh, I'm like, I don't have a favorite bird character. You know what? I like Toucan Sam.
The old one or the current one?
The one that has the nephews.
That's the old one.
Yeah.
It's the mascot for Fruit Loops.
Fruit Loops?
I don't think they have Fruit Loops in the Philippines.
Okay. Do they have like thing against like fake cereal? Because it is a lot of fake nonsense in it.
No, they have their own brands over there.
Okay. All right.
We have
just type in FROOTLOOOPS.
I know Fruit Loops though, but I don't see the carton of the Fruit Loops. I haven't seen.
It's a toucan called Toucan Sam. I think Johnny's about to show you.
I'm about to pull it up. I'm trying to find a picture of the old one.
One that's not 3D.
Yeah. And nephews. Toucan Sam and his nephews. God, they have them in 3D too? This is horrible.
3D's taking over the world with AI art.
This is freaking horrible. I hate this. I hate this so much. I want to make coffee. Oh well. Let's just pull the 3D guy. Toucan Sam. Copy or save image as. We'll save it to the downloads. Save. Then we'll add it here. Image. Okay. Browse. Downloads. Open. This is Toucan Sam. Meow. And he is my favorite bird.
Where?
On stream. Do you not see him?
Wait, hold up.
Wait, you're not on stream.
Yeah, I'm writing this. I'm studying.
Oh, okay. Why did I forget that you were studying? Oh yeah, because we were talking about multiple personalities. That's why.
That's the old Fruit Loops.
Oh, it looks like the one on Rio.
Does not taste right. The new ones don't taste right.
Well, because the new ones have the natural fruit flavors. Everything was so much better when they had artificial fruit flavoring.
Agree.
I hate tricks, but I don't like the current Fruit Loops, but I can still eat them. I just hate tricks.
Okay, you know why you hate tricks? I'll tell you why you hate tricks. Because tricks, they individually flavor each little shape. Like each tricks has its own flavor. Each trick shape has its own flavor. Whereas Fruit Loops, all the loops have the same flavor. It's a fruit flavor.
Why? It's a different color.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but would you rather eat colorful cereal called Fruit Loops, or if they were all just yellow loops with fruit flavor on them?
I'd rather eat some gay Fruit Loops.
Okay.
I mean, I like Trix yogurt, but it's been a while since I had Trix yogurt and Danimals.
I remember Danimals. I miss Dunkaroos.
Go-Gurts.
But yeah, Trix, they flavor each shape, or now they're back to being little balls again. So each color was a different flavor. So like if you had a spoonful of Trix and you had more of one flavor of one color than the other color, it would taste overwhelmingly like the color that you had in your spoon. So it sometimes you would have a better tasting experience than others. Whereas with Fruit Loops, every loop is fruit flavored, like general, like fruit punch flavored. And
I'm curious.
So
But look,
yeah.
Fruit Loops is like taste of one fruit, diba? I mean, right. Sorry. So why do you need to add the milk on that cereal if you want something fruity?
Because some people like a little bit of, I guess, like if you eat dry cereal, you tend to get, it dries out your mouth a little bit.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah. Do you not drink? Do you not put milk in your cereal?
I don't eat cereal.
She's a healthy one.
We have an actual breakfast eater here.
In the Philippines, if you don't eat rice, you don't eat a meal.
Yeah.
So I'm not. So what I'm hearing is I should never go down there. Understood.
No. You could go down there. You just have to go to all the any place that serves barbecue on a stick.
Or Jollibees.
No, Jollibees, they serve rice.
Yeah. You can't.
But I don't.
Wait,
I can't just order stuff without rice.
It comes with a side of rice.
What the?
I mean, you don't have to eat it. You could just give it to someone. I'm pretty sure someone will eat the garlic rice.
Give it to Sophie, but it needs to be drenched in cheese.
No, she'll probably eat the rice. She's Filipino. She'll eat the rice. She just can't cook rice.
Neither can I.
Sophie can't cook rice.
Okay, she can.
No, she can't.
Yeah, Johnny.
Huh?
The exercise game is on its way.
Wait. I'm hyperventilating. I am excited. I'm gonna make a moderator chat into like a voice channel.
My headset's gonna fall off. I'm not gonna be able to do that. I don't even have like earbuds. What the?
That's fine. You don't have to hear it. You just do it.
Like, so let's do our 10-minute checkup on board. I'm dying.
I want to see it so bad. I want to see you doing the thing where you lift the Wii Fit thing over your head.
Oh god, I'm just doing it for Allegra.
If you stream it, I will get it and I will stream it too. It's on moderator chat. It's gonna be a moderator chat. So
I don't
lie.
care.
You can't
I'm in
watch.
the living room, man.
It's okay. I hate exercising.
I know, but it's two big guys doing Wii Fit.
Ring Fit. Wii Fit's the yoga one.
Oh yeah, with the balance board. Hell yeah, I'm gonna do that one too. I'm gonna do that while I'm doing Ring Fit.
Then you gotta go buy a Wii U and then buy that pad and scrub it down.
No, I have a Wii U. I mean, I could just grab that back from Mega, but
You also gotta find the balance board and clean it.
oh, I'm pretty sure there's a GameStop with like about 20 balance boards sitting in the back that they can't sell.
Oh, fuck.
It's like back when the Nintendo. Oh wait, never mind. I'm not gonna talk anymore. I feel old.
Yeah, I'm the fuddy duddy here, man.
What, did you have a power pad when you had the Nintendo?
I didn't have a Nintendo until I joined gaming late.
I'm old. That's all I'm saying. You're not the fuddy duddy here.
Got more energy than me.
Sometimes.
Oldies.
Listen here, young one.
No,
with the multiple personality disorder. You know what's funny is that we almost diagnosed you with multi-personality disorder.
No.
Like halfway through there, I'm like, oh my god, I am diagnosing her with multiple personality disorders. Because you're like, that's normal. When I talk to the voices in my head, I'm like,
Excuse me? That's basically here.
And then we established that you're not talking to voices, you're just talking to yourself, which is normal.
I always talk to myself. My professor said it's normal.
Yeah, talking to yourself is normal. But if you hear voices in your head that aren't yours,
Could also be an advanced form of tinnitus.
no, tinnitus is just ringing.
Ringing can make words too.
What?
Morse code.
Oh man, you have not had tinnitus. If that were the case, I'd be able to fall asleep.
Oh, I have tinnitus. It rings periodically, mainly because my friend likes blasting music when we were in the car at one point.
Oh, so yeah, so you know that tinnitus is that long, high-pitched ring.
I mean, yeah, it's annoying. Sometimes I try to like plug my nose and blow to try and get it out, but
oh my god, you're just gonna blow out your eardrums even more.
Or my eyeballs, because sometimes I can feel the air coming through there.
Dear God, how hard are you blowing your nose?
I don't know, which is why I generally try to be careful blowing my nose while I'm sick.
You're supposed to not pinch your nose when you blow it. You can pinch up higher where the sinuses are and then leave the nostrils open. But if you shut the nostrils, you'll blow your eyeballs out.
Speaking of blowing eyeballs out, have you watched the Veronica Christmas album? I don't know how to pronounce your little identification tag. Glisky?
Lie.
Glisky? Lie, okay.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they put up a thing for Christmas for Veronica singing for Sinsmas.
They do? Wait, where?
On Dizzy Pop's channel.
Okay, stop the studying. I'm going to look for it now. Wait.
I don't know why when we were talking about eyeballs popping out, I was thinking of that scene from Who Framed Roger Rabbit where Judge Dredd is it Judge Dredd?
The judge.
Yeah, the judge popped his eyeballs out. That was kind of
that
traumatized me as a kid. Huh?
Isn't that by the same actor that played the Doc in?
Yeah, Christopher Lloyd.
Oh, a Bobcat band. I didn't even notice that.
Sorry.
Yep, that is Christopher Lloyd. Wow, so much for having a short stream today. I'm going to
Was
this.
that a bot that got banned, or someone actually typed something that was not supposed to be typed?
Hold on, let me see. Probably spam detected, so. I didn't even see it. Yeah, we ended oh, my face froze. We ended Tavern Talk in the middle of a conversation. I don't even know how we got sidetracked so fast.
You're a chat streamer, that's how.
Yeah. God. And it sucks too because I kind of revealed that I have a little bit of smarts, so I like being a dumb streamer.
Wait, hold up.
It's
Why
alright.
did you
That's right. I have no viewers, so I'm good.
Have you listened to the Epic Musical already?
No, Sophie canceled it on me. They were watching N Team.
Yeah, because it's already done. Odyssey is home, so it's really, yeah, I'm telling you.
Like, I don't know how to, because she was the one that was gonna stream it so that we could watch it, because I have no idea which one I need to watch. So yeah.
Maybe sent me the animatic one, so I guess the animation one is much better than the lyrics one.
Like, I wanna watch it because I wanna be what everyone says I'm not. Everyone keeps saying, "Oh, he's this, he's that, Johnny's this, Johnny's that," and I'm like, nope, I'm gonna pick Hephaestus.
Why Hephaestus?
Because I naturally draw to people who forge and are like blacksmiths.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, but I'm gonna do it anyway, just to piss you guys off.
I feel like you're more like Apollo.
Wait, isn't Apollo the guy who's full of himself though?
No, it's Hermes, isn't it?
No, Hermes is I gotta go fast guy.
No, Hermes is
And yeah, Hermes is the messenger of the gods. He's supposed to be like he has to be fast.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has
He has the winged sandals.
Or in some depiction, the wings are attached to his ankles.
Does he have like a winged helmet too?
Yep. That was the inspiration for the first Flash, Jay Garrett.
Yep.
I actually cannot see who the fuck you are on the Epic, but
just don't make me Zeus. I don't want to be Zeus because that dude's a chode in whatever thing that he's casting.
Poseidon's worse.
Poseidon's worse?
He had more concubines and people that he forced himself upon.
No, jeez.
I mean, Zeus is like
I think out of all the gods, Zeus is like the third most. Second is the god of love. I can't remember her name.
Aphrodite.
Yeah, Aphrodite, and then it's Poseidon. I think Poseidon had like 100 and something or something, or at least close to 100.
I don't know. I just want to be the dude who fixes shit.
Well, Hephaestus is also the guy that also like caught his wife cheating on him, and when he tried to expose it, everybody just laughed at him.
That's about right. That explains my divorce. Yep, that's literally my divorce in a nutshell. It's like, ha ha ha, Johnny, you should have known better. I'm like, yeah, but I didn't. Trauma. But why can't I be Hephaestus?
Ask them, not me.
What, is he too cool? Is he too cool for me? Is that what it is?
no. I think Hephaestus is like old old wise book. If you're going to ask me, I mean, I haven't watched long that on it, but I feel like Hephaestus is the old guy on a family reunion. Like, when are you going to have get something like that? The chill dude on the side of the couch, and then asking some random people or relatives, or are they going to get married, something like that.
Oh, that family member that. So I guess a step below the aunt that just ask you how old you are, and they already have someone in mind for you to marry.
Mm-hmm.
I do that to you already, Boar.
Yeah, with fucking Polar.
Oh man, maybe I am Hephaestus.
And you sound so proud of yourself. Wow.
I like Hephaestus. I don't like the rest of the gods. They just annoy me.
I mean, Horus is good.
I mean, you probably could find an animated or live action thing that depicts the gods in something less problematic.
You know, because like he's the god of the forge. He's so cool.
I would say Marvel, but Marvel's depiction of the Greek gods is only Hercules is the good one.
God, I hate Marvel's depiction of Hercules.
And then there's the DC variant, which gets shifted every couple of years. Oh yeah, in one of the previous comics, Ares had a crush on Black Widow because she kicked his ass.
I'm trying to see. So, which one is the epic, the musical Hephaestus? Is it the one, the God Games one?
Yeah.
Oops. No, don't play that on stream. Ah, nope, it's playing on stream. Stop. Why? What?
I'm not seeing anything pop up. Oh, there we go.
No, remove.
Oh, this wasn't going into the bin. Now it is.
Yeah, now it is. I tried to drag the image to drop it in there, but no, it didn't. It dropped the song. Oh well. But maybe this one should go into the trash bin. With the little rant and rave I went on for a little bit. But ultimately we learned some stuff, so that's cool.
I mean, if I'm on call with you, I always learn stuff.
You disappeared for a while. I thought you were mad at me. I was like, what the hell?
No, I'm busy.
Yeah, I figured. Like I always have this thing when people disappear for no reason. I always assume I did something to piss them off.
I mean, I kind of want to join you guys, but I mean, I was like, no, I'm tired. I want to rest for a while.
Like when Boar disappeared, I was like, I'm sorry, Boar. Whatever I did to piss you off, I'm sorry. Come back.
There are better people in this community than I.
This guy. And now I'm like that with Sophie, but I'm pretty sure she's just busy too.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
No, because like Sophie disappeared. She used to hang out in the hanging out thing, just chilling in there, and I was like, I must have done something to piss her off.
No, I think she's just busy. Oh, wait. I think she said that Mori, because of Mori is on province. So she doesn't have motivation because I have to do stuff.
Well, hopefully time will fix that.
And hopefully my body clock will fix as well.
Hopefully you stop stressing about everything.
Okay, I don't, but wait, what the fuck?
No, I would, now that I think about it, I would probably make a very horrible teacher.
Why?
I would make a horrible teacher because, like, y'all might as well just throw your textbooks away.
What?
Like the textbooks are supposed to teach you the right way to look at things. But like I use instant coffee and hot water to teach you things.
It's fun. What do you mean?
Yeah, but then you're gonna be like, you start applying hot coffee and instant coffee and hot water to everything, and I'll be like, it doesn't work that way. not everything could be explained by a cup of coffee.
It can make me remember some things, like when I'm going to make a cup of coffee. I was like, oh, this is.
You look at the jar of instant coffee and you look at the pot of hot water and you're like, you two are separate personalities. You need to become a cup of coffee.
Yeah, I need to know how this is. Yeah.
Well, okay. The one thing I will tell you is that never go to your psych professor and recite anything I say about Freud to them.
Why?
Because I'm probably one of the very few mental health type of people that will tell you that Freud's a load of crap.
I mean, I'm not even close to my professor, so it's fine.
They'll be like, whoever told you Freud's a piece of crap is a disgrace to the mental health profession. That's probably what they're gonna say. I catch so much crap for my thoughts on Freud.
I feel like if I did tell this to my professor, they were like, okay, I understand you, but you need
I understand that you figured out a way to make it relatable, but you're really taking a shortcut here.
Yeah, I understand you, but I need you to focus on this because this is the right and proper. They were like that.
I want to see your thesis paper when you're like a senior in college. When you had to write your thesis, you'd be like,
this is on second year.
Oh, it's second year for your thesis paper? Jeez.
Yeah. Title defense, and then after the third year, we continued that to fourth year. No, up to third year, because on fourth year, we do OJTs, so we don't really spend that much time for universities. We go on OJTs.
We start OJTs in second year. We call them externships, so that we could weed out the people that realize that it's not for them.
Why? We do the, what do you call this? Exam every, what do you call that exam again?
The moving exam?
No, moving exam is like for nursing students, especially biology.
I don't know. I figured moving exams are like things that are common over there.
It's like qualifying exam to make sure that you're still going on this course every year. So we don't have to do internship that early.
Oh. Okay, let me wrap up stream and then we can continue this conversation offline.
Oh, okay.
But thank you everyone for stopping by for classes in session. we started off with Tavern Talk and we ended up with delving deep into the psychological world. But tomorrow, we're going to do some brain dead type of stuff. We're going to play some Minecraft and upgrade the Minecraft server. But thank you everyone for stopping by. Let's see if there's anyone to raid here. I might as well just get rid of this just chatting and move it to Tavern Talk. That way we could fool everyone that we're raiding that we were doing Tavern Talk. Let's see who's available to raid today. Oh god, bees. Let's go check out B. We're gonna start raid in 10 seconds. Thank you guys for stopping by. Tomorrow stream will be at 8 o'clock a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We'll be doing Minecraft. When we hit over there, just drop those raids in chat. Be nice to B. I'm sure she would tear you up if you weren't. But thank you guys for stopping by. See you guys tomorrow. Bye. 10 seconds.
Wait, you joined?
What's up,